Hey everybody, Inspiration Wednesday, and I've already taped up my spine, so I am going to go in with some gesso. We're going to wipe this sucker out while I stall and think of some kind of idea to do on this page today. So I'll be back once this is all nice and pretty. I really couldn't figure out what to do today, so just started looking around my studio, and you know, I hoard washi tape as well, so I think I'm just going to layer this back in like this, layer the background in a collage of washi tape. Now I initially picked up this one and I have no idea what brand it is, but it's pretty. And then I just picked up these to kind of coordinate with it. So I think I'm just going to haphazardly lay down washi tape so there's no thought process to this. So brace yourself. Random bits of tape on there. I'm kind of liking it, and I also know that washi tape, even though they call it tape, does not stick. So I'm going to go in with some fluid matte medium. This is basically clear acrylic paint, fluid acrylic paint, and it's going to work as a decoupage medium for me. So I'm just going to go ahead over this. This will have a couple layers of paint on top as well, so I'm not really worried about it coming off, but as I layer the paint on there, I want it to just be secure so it doesn't slough up as I'm working. So I'll put this on there, I'll dry it, I'll come back, and we'll start adding something on top. Hopefully I'll figure something out by the time we come back. I know it's totally random, but I just had this want to put masking tape, and this is the 1/2 inch masking tape on top, so I don't know why. So I'm just going to do it. Now I'm just going to put another coat of the fluid medium on top just to make sure it stays secure. We'll dry it and then come back, and maybe then I'll be ready to put something on top. So I'm thinking a palette knife and a little bit of gesso is going to be the magic here. So I have a little gesso on my palette pad, and I'm just going to go over the edge and kind of camouflage some of it so it just looks like it's embedded in there instead of sitting right on top of the page. At least that's my hopes to do that. So I'm just going to go around this with a palette knife and some gesso, not cover it all up, dog barking, and well, I'll just do this so the dog doesn't bark. So I'm sitting here thinking, I took my stamp out. This is the She Is stamp, and do I dare try to stamp a face on here? I mean, I don't know, it's textured now, but and she kind of would look funky in here. I don't know, maybe this side? I don't know. Do I dare? I don't know. I mean, it could be crazy, right? Could be crazy. But am I just that kind of crazy? I always love that they look so freaky on this side. Am I just that kind of crazy today? You know what? Let's just do it. You know, I could actually do it in, Dove Gray, which would be a nice kind of replacement for black. I'd have to find it. Or maybe I do it in black soot, which if I don't like it, I can take it right off again. Maybe let's try that. That's kind of a meet in the middle kind of thing. Yeah, or I could just put it in white paint. Alright, so let's just see what we get. This could totally end up. You know what? Screw it. It's archival ink. I don't even know if it's juicy. I don't even know how old it is. That one just doesn't look like it's going on well. Interesting conundrum. I'm not sure how I feel, but what's cool is the word free was right between her eyes. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel. I mean, I don't even know how to proceed forward, but clearly I've got to give her a neck or something. I just don't know. There's something cool to it. I haven't figured it out yet. but I like it. And I like the black on top of everything. Okay, I'm still not sure, but I've got a charcoal pencil, and I'm thinking maybe I just, you know, kind of go into it like Dina Wakley-esque. Treat it like one of her peeps. Want to draw a body. I want her to just kind of be sloughed into the background. I've got my palette knife and I put teal. I've also got quinacridone and magenta. So I'm going to go into there and just see if I can't, you know, do some of this just to make it appear as if there's something there. Loving that. And I have this really heavy, it's made by Collaging Noir, and it's, I found it in Prague, and people ask me where I got it, and then I have to tell you I bought it in Prague. I'm sure you can get it somewhere. I've been told that people have found it off eBay, but it's basically like you put the, oh, look at that. You put the charcoal in there, and it's like a pen, and yeah, anyway. It's much softer and thicker, so I'm kind of going back in crazy into her hair and filling that sucker in. I need to drip India ink. So I have my India ink at the ready, and I don't know where I'm dropping it, but I'm going to drop India ink, and she's making me delightfully delirious. So I'm going to stick it in there, and I don't know if I want big drops, maybe just a couple little ones first. Background is now kind of busy, and it's texturized, so I'm gonna try something. Never did this before, but I have a piece of wax paper here, and I have a lot of these quotes that came with the She stamp, and some of them are my favorite, like this one right here, and it writes it up upside down. Yeah, and it basically says, she knew this, I stamped them on here, she knew this transition was not about becoming someone better, but about allowing herself to become who she had always been. So I love that. So I'm gonna stamp it on here, and then maybe kind of collage it in on top, because it's a little bit translucent and it might work, or it might not. So put that on there. Okay, and it looks like it's typed, so that's another thing I like. And then she created the things she wished existed, so I want that one, because I like that too. And they are hard to read backwards. It says on the packaging what the stamps are, but it is still kind of small. Nice. And the other one I liked was she believed in herself. Here it is. And then was there another one I wished I kind of put in there? She came to know the truth of who she was. I mean, technically, had I stamped it right, maybe I do want that just collaged, and I mean, that's kind of fun too, right? So I'm just going to tear this. Initially, I mean, I love this quote, the one about transition and not becoming someone better, but becoming who she's always been. But I think it's a little too busy over there. So size-wise, the stamp is kind of determining what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use a little fluid medium. I'm going to try this one first, or maybe I should try that one. Maybe I'll try that one first. So it's basically collaging it in, but I'm not sure how transparent this wax paper is going to become. So it's kind of a test, just see. I know that you all have probably known this technique forever, But let me just tell you, that was absolutely new to me to even consider using wax paper to stamp on and collage in. I think I'm changed forever. I think I'm stamping everything on wax paper and collaging it in with fluid matte medium. Oh my God, life-changing. Like, what if I had done her that way? Oh my God, touching. Oh my God, just putting all those faces. My God, I want to stamp all the faces on wax paper and then put them into my work. Okay, touching. Okay, let me just calm down a second because that's just exciting because I had a revelation on camera. She's fabulous, by the way. I absolutely love her. I am going to put the date stamp on her, and I think today's the 20th. If it's not the 20th, screw it. I'm just having a great moment, so who cares? So, where to put my date stamp? Since this was a revolutionary day, I mean, come on. Could it get any better than that? I don't think so. I just don't think so. So I think I'm going to put this here, right in this. Is it dry? I don't even know if it's dry. So there. I'm going to put that there. This is the day I did believe in myself, because that's genius. Are you really like, comment today. Have you all actually known the secret of stamping on wax paper and then just collaging it in? Because I feel like that was so simple, stupid. Why have I not done this before? And I just want to know if I'm the only one in the whole world that had never thought to do that. So I am done with this today, but I will tell you, I am going to go outside and spray this. And I think I'm going to spray it with some gloss today because I think it deserves to be bright and shiny. So I'm going to spray it with the crystal coat, the gloss varnish just all over it, mostly because I have the charcoal in there, and the charcoal will eventually rub on things, so if I just spray it, it'll keep it from rubbing off on everything, and it will make it nice and shiny if I'm using the gloss. So that's it for Inspiration Wednesday. I am having a fantastic day so far. What a great way to start today, with a total new discovery. I am going to spend the rest of the day after I edit this forever painting. I have brought home about 20 canvases in various different sizes from the studio, and I have 2 weeks off without travel. Do you know the last time I had 2 weeks off without teaching? It was July. So I am going to take that time and I'm going to create until I have not one creative juice left in me, and I'm going to leave it all on the canvases and work on my new 2014, that's weird, 2014 year-long class, and I'll have more information about that. But yeah, I'm babbling now. I need to stop babbling. Okay, that's it for Inspiration Wednesday. See you next week.